Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. So, you've seen the title of this video, and the content of this video is different than most of the stuff I normally post on my channel. There's a reason for that. And a lot of you are probably thinking to yourselves, well, what controversy? D2 is the latest and greatest budget steel for knives. And yeah, it's a bargain. It's great. Here's the thing. D2 is not supposed to be a budget steel. D2 is not the latest and greatest budget steel. D2 has been around for a very, very, very long time. I started collecting knives back in the mid-1990s. And when I first started getting into custom-made knives, I didn't know a lot about it. I was basically like a child stumbling around and being like, oh, that looks interesting. Oh, that looks nice. And so very early on, I found out about D2 tool steel. That's right. For those of you who didn't know, it's a tool steel. And it's one that back in the day, a lot of custom knife makers wouldn't touch it because it was so hard to work with. I mean, of course it's hard. It's a tool steel. It's supposed to be hard. The thing is, though, with the exception of Bob Dozer, almost no one in the custom knife making world worked with D2. And I do have a couple of examples of Bob's work from back in the day. Very impressive. I don't use them because I have absolutely no way of putting an edge on them when they do eventually go dull. I mean, edge holding, absolutely fantastic beyond belief, but good luck resharpening them. And old-fashioned traditional D2 is extremely expensive, not because it's rare, but because it is so freaking hard to work with. D2 is basically like titanium in a way. Titanium is not scarce. It is not scarce at all. People think it is. No. The reason why titanium products cost such a huge premium is because it is a nightmare to work with in terms of manufacturing. Titanium will eat away at machines like you wouldn't believe. The premium, the huge prices you pay for titanium are because titanium is so freaking hard to work with. In terms of scarcity, it's as common as dirt. And all of the titanium in the world comes from China. Now, I know what some of you are going to say. Hey, I have this wonderful product. It's a titanium whatever. I got it from Japan, or I got it from this country or that country. Yeah, there's a reason why. China exports a huge amount of titanium to Japan and other countries. And when that raw titanium gets there, those countries then make items out of it. But yeah, literally every single bit of titanium in the world is located in China. If you think your titanium is special, it's not. It was exported from China. Now, there are different processes that other countries might come up with, But in terms of raw titanium, all of it comes from China. Getting back to D2, because it is so freaking difficult to work with, it commands premium prices. It is not a budget steel. It never was a budget steel. Now, all of a sudden, overnight, oh, hey, here's this $10 knife from Walmart with an orange handle, a folding knife from their in-house brand Ozark Trail, which is not known for its quality. I'm sorry, it's not. But here's a $10 knife, a nice folder, Ozark Trail, D2 for the blade for $10. Are you freaking kidding me? Seriously? Yeah, there's a very old saying in America, don't piss down my back and then swear to me that it's raining. And that's what's happening here. And I can say that because that particular knife at Walmart came out several months ago. It's been out for quite a while. And when I saw it, I was like, what is this nonsense? There is no way that Walmart can offer a D2 bladed knife for $10, unless they're selling it at a massive loss. And of course, Walmart does not do that. Yeah, say what you will about Walmart, their executives are not stupid. So, I initially kept my mouth shut until now because I wanted to do my own research and find out how the hell can anyone sell a D2 bladed knife for only $10. Are you kidding me? It's literally impossible. That's like having a friend who's doing some home renovations and you find out about it, and it's a good friend. So you walk up to him and you're like, hey, do you need to borrow my truck to go down to Home Depot and get those lumber supplies for the home renovations? And your friend looks at you and in all seriousness, he says, oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, I took my Vespa moped down to Home Depot and I got a whole bunch of building supplies and lumber, and I was able to make it all in one trip, and it's all at my house now. And he's serious. He's not joking. He's serious. You're going to look at him like he's the biggest liar on the face of the freaking planet. That's what's happening here. Let me give you guys an even better perspective. Let's say you're a police officer, and for the last nearly 20 years, you've worked the same neighborhood beat. You know exactly what goes on a daily basis. You know exactly what to expect in that neighborhood. So you gear up as usual, and today you're training a rookie partner. And that rookie goes with you, and you start your shift, and you drive into the neighborhood. And what do you see on that day? Well, hey, there's Crazy Craig, the crackhead. Why is he wearing a three-piece business suit and climbing into a Mercedes-Benz that he has the keys for? That's not right. Okay. Let's head on down to the corner where the biggest bar in the neighborhood is located. Oh, there's Sheila, the working girl, and why why is she dressed like a respectable school teacher? What is she doing? Oh, there seems to be a man who walked up to her and he's talking to her, and she's getting agitated. And now she's walking away. Come to find out, that man propositioned her, and instead of saying yes like she always does, she told him to go to hell and walked away from him. Huh? Like, what the hell is this? Okay. No problem. Let's head on down to the soup kitchen run by a Jewish charity, and let's take a look if any of the homeless bums are carrying weapons, that sort of thing. Just a general check. You show up, and what the hell? It's a 5-star luxury restaurant? That ain't right. And then all of a sudden, you start looking around the neighborhood, and you're noticing that it's the same people, but everything is wrong. Sheila is not a school teacher, but a secretary who works hard, makes a lot of money, and she does not dress provocatively at all. Yeah, her fishnet stockings and her mini skirt, even in the middle of winter, yeah, she's not wearing those. And maybe you follow Crazy Craig the crackhead, and he's going into a large corporate building. You go inside, you ask the receptionist, oh yes, Mr. Craig Williams works here. Yes, he's our new junior executive in charge of finance. And everyone's being serious. They're not playing a prank on you. And you see other people you recognize, all of the usual locals in that neighborhood, but none of them are behaving the way they behaved when you started your beat nearly 20 years ago. So you look around at everything that's new, and your rookie partner is like, hey, everything looks good here. Everything looks good. What's wrong? Yeah. How about everything? How about everything is wrong with this situation? But your rookie partner, or those of you out there who are new to the knife world, it looks like everything's fine, like everything's good. No, everything's not fine. Everything is way the hell wrong. D2 is not a budget steel. It's a premium tool steel that commands premium prices. That's how bad it is. You know, you get an old timer like me who's been collecting knives for decades. I'm looking around, I'm like, everything is way the hell wrong. I don't know what's going on. All I know is everything is way the hell wrong. So I went out and I did my research. And what did I find regarding this new D2? Because I guarantee you, the D2 you see in that Walmart $10 knife, the D2 you see in so many knives now from so many brands, that sure as hell is not the premium stuff that costs a huge premium. That is not old-fashioned D2. It is impossible for it to be D2. The good stuff, the old-fashioned stuff. Whatever this new so-called D2 happens to be, no, it's not real. It's something else. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, some company in China came up with a process to make it more affordable. I looked into that. Nope. And if they had, this would be some major news in the knife world. It's not. No one's talking about it. The most I was able to find is that there's apparently some sort of company in China that produces this steel that's labeled as D2 and probably has similar characteristics to actual D2. But here's another issue. I've actually brought this up with individuals on YouTube. One of them told me, oh yeah, it's great. I was able to easily sharpen my D2 knife on an old-fashioned whetstone. Really? You were able to easily resharpen it on an old-fashioned whetstone. The type that looks like a brick, is gray on one side and darker gray on the other. You were able to easily sharpen your D2 bladed knife on a whetstone. You're not supposed to be able to easily sharpen it. That's the thing. You're not supposed to be able to do that. It's supposed to be impossible. If you can easily sharpen brand new D2 on a whetstone, that's not actual D2. Whatever the hell it is, it's not the real thing. That's why there's a controversy, and I'm done being silent about it. No one wants to address this issue. No one. Look around YouTube. Good luck finding anyone else except me telling you something is way the hell wrong. And I get it. Some people are like, I don't care. Really, you don't care that you're being scammed, because that's what it is. You literally don't care that you're being scammed. Okay, fine. What the hell kind of response can I give to someone who says, yeah, I don't mind being bent over and taking it up the backside without any lube. I'm good. I don't care. Really? Really? Okay. I literally have no response to that. There are certain things in this world you are not supposed to be able to do. And one of them, you are not supposed to be able to resharpen D2, a tool steel, on a traditional whetstone. And if you can, that's not the real thing. Like I said, I didn't say anything for months at a time because I wanted to do my own research and get to the bottom of this. Turns out there is nothing to research. There is nothing out there. The closest I've found to coming up with an actual answer for you guys is that some company in Japan is creating a steel that is similar to D2. They've labeled it D2, and now they're putting it on budget knives. No. To me, that sounds like a scam. Imagine if you could go down to a cheap jewelry store and buy a brand new Rolex watch. Brand new Rolex watch. $50. No, it's not a used one. No. It's not horribly badly damaged. No. It's a brand new, legitimate, genuine Rolex watch for $50. Like, what the hell? No. Yes, sir. We sell genuine, legitimate Rolex watches, brand new, $50. They are genuine. They are legit. Would you like one? No. No, because there is no way in hell you are selling the real thing for $50. Just like there is no way in hell you are selling genuine D2 bladed knives for $10 at freaking Walmart. No. Something is way the hell wrong. My advice, stay away from any budget knives that claim to be D2, because in my humble opinion, you guys are getting ripped off. Seriously. Guys, that's it for today. Bit of an unusual video for my channel, but I felt that this was an important topic that needed to be covered because no one else on YouTube is covering it. They're just reviewing cheap budget, so-called D2 bladed knives and talking about, oh, this is great. Oh, this is wonderful. They're not telling you, oh, you're getting ripped off, but who cares? Bend over. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're getting ripped off. You are not getting legitimate D2. Stay safe out there, guys. It's still dangerous. I'll see you soon with a more traditional review video. I promise. Take care.